Absolutely right. The mic is muted. My mouth is moving, but I cannot speak. What's going on, young cholesterol? How are you doing? Kendrick Lamar. Prayer. Let's listen to it. Maybe we can play it. Lyrics with Korean translation. Okay. Yes, I don't want to. I didn't want to play the music of Kendrick Lamar directly on the stream, but from the 3 seconds I've heard, it goes like this. That it doesn't matter if it's released or unreleased. Copyright laws are, let's say, the copyright starts to function in the moment of the creation of the copyright materials. You don't have to officially release something or register something for it to be copyrighted. It automatically gets copyright at the moment of creation, of inception, if you want to say so. But I'm pretty sure that's also a sample from somewhere. Yeah, that also makes it a little bit strange. Like there are also there's multiple copyrights on a recording in most cases. Like the copyright on the music itself, like the words and the lyrics and the chords, melodies, etc. That it in itself, without a recording, is already copyrighted. But also there is a copyright on the processed recording, like the instruments that were recorded, etc., etc., in that specific situation. So there's a lot more to it than that part, okay? I guess. Oh, that's an interesting progression. But again, I think this is like, I mean, this is sampled from somewhere. Master Parokawo. Spotless. Scrapped. Track is sampled by The Alchemist. The song sample Say a Prayer by T-Fire. Okay. When you record guitar chords, you can record it in 2 tracks in tandem left and right. Yes, this is a process that is called doubling. You can also do that with vocals as well. And depending on how tight you do your recordings, you can make the doublings more tight or less tight or whatever. Not necessarily. It really depends a little bit on the context. For example, with vocals, you can do that. You can have the center vocals together with the doublings, so that when you switch over from your normal vocals, which are in the center, and then for the chorus, for example, you add the. Well, let me draw it. Let's say you have your main vocals, main, and it goes throughout the song, and it's always in the center, right? In the center panorama. And then for the chorus, you just want to make your chorus voice stick out a little bit more. You can add the doublings only for the choruses. You can try out and oh, that's a little bit too big. You can try and remove the vocals in the center for the chorus and hear how it listens, but in most cases you're going to feel like you suddenly have a hole in the middle of your panorama when you do that. Really depends on the situation and how you want to use the doubling. So when I did my Dolby Atmos productions with guitars, I didn't only do doubling. I had a situation where I have recorded guitars for not 2 times but 8 times, so that I can play them. If this is your head, I can have one here, I can have one here, I can have one here, because on all of these positions is a speaker. And then in the height layer, because Dolby Atmos has a height layer, you also have 4 top speakers. So I recorded 1 guitar track for each of those speakers. So instead of just recording it 2 times, I had to record it 8 times. Which is batshit insane. It is, roughly speaking, the problem with Dolby Atmos is that the speaker setup is a little bit more convoluted, because there's also additionally a center speaker, there are two surround speakers, there are 2 surround wide speakers as well, and it really depends on the setup, because some Dolby Atmos setups, for example, only have 2 top speakers. Some Dolby Atmos setups have 6 top speakers. So I try to cater it to the standard Dolby Atmos setup, that is 7.1.2. Which is left, left, right, center, then surround left, surround right. This is 5.1, and then you have the... Now I don't know if those or if those are the additional speakers in 7.1. I think it's the surround rear left, surround rear right. They have similar systems. They potentially have more than 7.1.2. They could boost it up to hundreds of speakers if they want to, and that's because Dolby Atmos is object-based. And then you have 2 top speakers, so they are mounted above the head. This is the regular position. And of course you have a sub, that's the 0.1, by the way. So 7 speakers in the normal height, at head height, 2 speakers at above the head. And 1 subwoofer. But yeah, this is in regards to doubling. You should try it out. You can also sometimes do the doubling for the vocals throughout the whole song instead of just for the chorus. Make it a permanent thing with only on the left and the right side without the center. That also sometimes happens. But yeah, the question sounded a little bit... I recorded the guitar for the first time today and I only did doubling. Wasn't sure if it was right. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was right. You don't necessarily need the center one. It isn't necessary. Okay. Let's go ahead and try out a little bit of composing. Let's get a little bit of inspiration. Pro Tools dark mode. Yeah, they try to modernize a little bit with that. Wait, can I enable light mode just to annoy you? Where is it? Probably here. Color palette. UI theme. Ooh. God damn it, that is ugly as fuck. Okay, let's go back. Wait a second. Text. Toolbar brightness, 50. Tracks, clips, grid. Neon. Oh God. Whoa. High contrast. Oh God. How much freedom you got for the soundtrack? What do you mean by freedom? I mean, it is a game in a specific setting. So if I, for example, have a setting in regards to this is a sci-fi game, it would be it wouldn't be good if I would use like ancient instruments like an oud. Give me the oud. Specific instructions. I haven't really received any specific instructions yet. Right now I'm pretty free to do what I want. There are some references which they potentially want me to follow, but other than that, if I would do that, I would try to make the sound a little bit stranger and transform it a little bit so that it doesn't directly sound like an oud that you can recognize. It is something like a real picked instrument, but something is strange about it. Let me try to find an example. I could, for example, what the... There are MIDI plugins? Okay. I could, for example, pitch it strangely and see how much I can. Are the stock Pro Tools plugins any good? Do you mean the effects or the instruments? I think it really depends on what you use from Pro Tools. Like the stock EQ, for example, is terrible in my opinion. It looks terrible. It hasn't been updated in ages in regards to visuals. I don't really use them. One thing that might be good is the channel strip, which just includes everything that you would need and require in a standard channel strip. But I don't use them. I don't use the stock plugins of Pro Tools. Only in very, very rare cases. So this pitching, for example, doesn't seem to work that well on percussive instruments. What else? Oh, I have a very interesting idea. I could just send it through my favorite vocal synth. And then if I maybe add a little bit ring modulation. Is there dry wet? Wasn't there a dry wet here? Somewhere? Oh. Mix pan, mix, dry wet. If I would want to have that, but I don't want to have that. Yeah, it's just said that it doesn't have like. Again, where's the dry, wet? So there is. Oh, it's. It's not secret, it's just, I think this is a stupid way of, it's a little bit hidden. Because I'm playing a lot of medieval scales, and also I'm using an oud, which is a very similar instrument as the lute. And I can play like... where can I set it to? Polyphonic? Polyphonic. Hey, Prod by Duke, how are you doing? Hi, oh. Zin Holy Gardener. Yes. Yes, I'm still doing music feedback. Zignilo. Zignilo. You sent it. Okay, cool. Let me check real quick. Thanks for the follow. Wait, let me stretch. There we go. Be My Valentine and They Don't Know. Which one of those two would you like me to listen to? My Valentine, okay. If we have time later, we can potentially listen to the second one, but let's stick for one for now. Yes, Be My Valentine. Let's go. Well, I think you're a little too young for me for dating, little boy.
When I saw you, time fell out of place. The world grew quiet, staring at your face. A simple moment, soft and undefined. Yet something shifted deep within my mind. The air felt warmer, colors seemed to bloom, like sunlight pouring gently through the room. No grand orchestra, no flashing signs, just your eyes meeting slowly into mine. And every heartbeat whispered something new, a silent promise I already knew. No word could carry all I felt inside, no language strong enough to be my guide. The seconds lingered longer than before, like time was standing frozen at the door. A fragile moment, gentle and alive. A single glance turned into the song tonight. It goes, baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. It's hard to not look at you, 'cause you're so beautiful. I cannot rest my eyes. Your presence pulled me closer without sound, like gravity I never knew I found. So baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. Baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. Baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. Baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. Baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much. Baby, will you? Oh, you are so beautiful.
Nice. What do we have? That's the progression. Really nice. What do we have as a...
My closer, we're not ready, close. Your presence.
Baby, will you be my Valentine?
Pulled me closer without so. It's hard to not look at you like so baby, can you?
Baby, can you be my Valentine? Baby, can you be my Valentine? Am I stupid? Baby, can you be my Valentine? -7. Right. So I like the style of music very much. one or two things that I would want you to do is, hey Devour, how you doing? First off, in this last section where you basically just have the repetition of your main vocal line, I think you can have a little bit more freedom in regards to your ad-libs that you're singing here. So when you start the repetition,
Be my Valentine, I love you so very much. Baby, can you?
So go crazy with your ad-libs here. Just go out of your way and be like, okay, let me show what I'm capable of in regards to making small additional improvisational lines above it. And yeah, one part is more suitable for that. It is the end of the phrase when your phrases has ended.
Be my Valentine, I love you so very much.
Your voice isn't bad. I don't know why you have problems with your voice. Don't understand it.
Baby, can you be my Valentine? I love you so very much.
In regards to mixing, there's one thing that bothers me, and which is your kick.
Through the room, no grand orchestra.
Your kick has this very strange, extreme stereo spread on it, and also seems to be a little bit too loud compared to the rest of the mix.
No,
Maybe it also has a little bit too much subs.
and every heartbeat whispered something mine. The bloom, like sunlight, sun to mine. And every heartbeat.
What is it that makes your waveform peak here but not here? That's strange.
Whispers, guess your eyes meet.
Oh wait, let me drink. Let me hydrate.
Mine. And every heartbeat whispers, guess your eyes meeting.
Like I don't really hear an element that really comes in here.
Flow. And every heartbeat whispered some.
Also, I like the. Is this a quintuple swing that you have here? The because that's not pure swing. That's something different. Quintuple, seven tuple swing
The seconds
might be quintuple, if I'm not wrong. Really like it. The kick was different from the rest of the song.
linger turned longer than before, like time was standing frozen at the door.
Slow drum and bass. What the fuck? No, that's not slow drum and bass. What? what kind of comparison is that? But yeah, really nice. Keep it up. Okay, so because of this waveform, I'm going to be a little bit careful with my headphones, and I'm probably going to also give you a headphone warning. No problem, man. So keep that in mind. Let me play it.
Wanna be my fiance, sorry I can't do that. Wanna be my fiance, sorry I can't do that, babe. G6 when I'm sliding in, G5 on my waist.
A couple of thousand, what I made, I'm finna get ATM. Know what you gon' make me drown, I get out because I'm pimp. I look like 19 on me, and it's down on my hill. I got 4 and fuck up and fuck around.
torn that chop. J like Lee, why you start moving dolly? The hate so real, I'm already known. Yeah, I just sip this shit. Wait, I just spilled my walk. I'm dropping Jimmy Dean in a bitch, and I'm fake checking my watch. Diamonds be dancing and gleaming and shit. The nigga in front of me can't even walk. I don't really like to say it, but when she don't listen, it's turning me up. I don't really like to think about it. I know that it's just all a fraud. Catch his ass, we spank him just like shit lazy. We sending him off. She don't know I'm thankful. I just want thank yous, that's all I want. If you want me, say that you don't got play, you don't got a front. Bitch, nigga, check my swag, you know I'm booted up.
Pop a perk, I'm booted up. I came up, this ain't no luck. Peep my swag, she wanna fuck. She know I keep that fire tucked. He not ready for no smoke. Pussy call a fire truck. My name ring bells like alarms do. Like where the fuck Beyonce at? She got me hurt like cardiac. Wanna be my fiance? Sorry, I can't do that, babe. G6 when I'm sliding in. G5 on my waist. Yeah, told him bring some vibes in. Pull up to my place. If she coming through, I'm sliding in. Paint all on her face. Thought I told you, bet not try none. Get his ass about the way.
A couple of days.
That's your production, Duke. Tell me or tell us what your responsibilities of in this track are exactly. Like, are you did you do the instrumental? Did you only did the some of the vocal parts? What was your thing? I'm going to continue playing.
What I mean, I'm finna get ATM. Know you gon' make me drown. I get out because I'm pimp. Look like 19 on me. It's down on my hill. I flew out and fuck up here for a round. The car ain't hit, but sin. Water found. Ain't more than a clutch in. Turn around, cuz I'm Guido with my cousin. Smoking down, split. Time I have my other cousin. Get police a damn tell. To me, you know me nothing. Can fake love is what you give. I'm the robbing and buzzing. That's not how I wanna live. Money counting positive. I pull up on the Satsfield. I go to the county and drop these bills. They tell me I'm rockin' the chill bill. Kinda hard to drop these pills. I know that's how I gotta start. I have a bad day and drop these spills. That's how you make all day. Froze.
What do you mean is the stream even running? Were we gone? Oh shit. Type 1 in chat if we are back. And if the stream is running. We're going in and out. I don't see any issues. Okay. 111. Stream is going crazy at the moment. Oh shit. I don't see why. I don't have any issues on my side. I only see like bring the love to your stream this Valentine's Day thing. I think it recovered. Okay, cool. Maybe it was Twitch twitching out.
They don't even know my heart code. Don't open up these niggas a bad door. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you. I stuck in the bed, feel like snake back from Cobra. You wonder when I slip on sofa. Don't come back when it's rain. It's over. A couple of thousand, what I made, I'm finna get ATM. Know you gon' make me drown. I get out because I'm pimp. Look like 19 on me. It's down on my hill. I flew out and fuck up here for a round. The car ain't hit, but sin. Water found. Ain't more than a clutch in. Turn around, cuz I'm Guido with my cousin. Smoking down, split. Time I have my other cousin. Get police a damn tell.
Okay, I understand why the waveform is that way. You don't really have any extreme percussive elements like a kick or like a really intense snare in it, and that's why you can just boost everything else up. Like it's normally those elements that you have to be careful about when having to compress like a track to shit. But in this case, you don't have those elements, so you can just boost it up a lot. Of course, a good mix also helps in that regard. Like I'm not going to deny that. What I'm going to ask you and your collaborators and whoever was working with you on this one is, are you aware that I couldn't understand 90% of what you were singing about?
Beyonce, sorry I can't do that.
Okay, here in the beginning it's a little bit better.
Wanna be my fiance, sorry I can't do that, babe. G6 when I'm sliding in, G5 on my waist.
And then it gets...
A couple of thousand, what I made, I'm finna ATM.
Then I have to guess, and I have to guess a lot from context on what the lyrics are about. And this, in my opinion, is not a good sign if I have to guess what the lyrics are for most of the track.
I know what you gon' make me drown. I get out because I'm been on. Look like 19 on me. It's down on my heel. I flew on and fuck up for round.
Like, why are you kind of as a druggie? It's not necessarily about the flow. The flow is not something else that I wanted to admit, but it's just you're writing lyrics and you're trying to convey something with those lyrics. It is like the most superficial, but also the most accessible level of understanding your track. Why are you writing lyrics if people cannot understand it? That's the question that I'm always trying to impart to productions like that. Because I think it's important that you can understand the lyrics. Maybe the voice is more for rhythm. Yes. Then why write lyrics? Let me go to the... Wait. I have to change something real quick. You're a little bit too often, in my opinion. Let's do 20 update. Okay. But I want you to think about that. Oh God, the lick. I still have to work on integrating that. I don't have to do that manually, but that it automatically happens when someone does the redeem. Soon maybe. But yeah, lyrics, in my opinion, in most cases should be understood more so in rap and hip hop music, and more so if it's like this is like 3 minutes and 34 seconds of different people trying to tell different stories. It's not like a mantra phrase which is just repeated again and again and again and again and again, where you can I personally vibe with those druggy flows. Yeah, but vibe isn't everything. Again, it's still, even if it's a good vibe, it begs the question of why you write lyrics, and don't just go. Wait, let me just play this one for you because it probably brings my point close. It's like one thing that I did on stream as well, just as an example. step on that fire beat. Yeah, okay. Kneel behind the home. Wake up behind the home. Look at the bell, wake up behind the one about the home. Shiver the bell, while the little bit about the town. Sever the one, while the one, August is been. Poopy scoop. Oh. Yeah, Kelly stroke. Yeah, Kelly stroke. Do you believe? This happened. This happened live on stream, by the way. I just made a nice video out of it, but yeah, this is just put this on Spotify, guaranteed 100 plus million streams, probably. Okay, let's continue. We have next up Lost in the Desert Beat by Samo. Let's go. Okay, so you have made something. The title is fitting, definitely. Two things that I would try out. One thing is that your main melody, I will try to. Where is it? I will try to layer this with strings as well, like authentic Arabic sounding strings. So it, your main melody, your synth here. Just to have another layer of instrumentation, which makes it a little bit more Arabic and a little bit more desert beat. You can keep the melody, the synthy. It's just a nice combination. Devour, teach me some music theory. What do you want to know? And the second thing, I think the kick is a little bit too loud and a little bit too distorted in the rest of the mix. Teach him something cool. How to make 6... I am disappointed in you. You shouldn't have said that. Son, I am disappointed. You're grounded. You bring shame to family. Dishonor. Okay, but other than that, it's a nice Lost in the Desert upbeat. Get some inspiration by the where is this? Let's hope you can get some inspiration with this in regards to instrumentation as well. Come on, play. Stupid YouTube being slow as fuck. Yes, everyone knows this. It's the cat doing the freaky dance. Everyone knows it's what the relation is. It's still an inspiration. Take it or leave it. Okay. Next song we have Ogzami. I got my swag intact. Okay. My swag grew. I've swaguated. What? Okay.
I got my swag intact, I run it up like yeah. Like hood, that's my bag. I've been stuck in my bag. The ARP shoot fast. Yeah, I can't give no slack. Yeah, I can't turn back time, but if I could, I'd blow your fucking brains. And I swear to God, I mean that shit. Yeah, if I die right now, it'd be a waste of bliss. Yeah, it'd be a waste of swag. It'd be ignorance. Yeah, cause I know I'm gon' make this shit for real. I was 17 off of failure, it still don't feel real. This ARP whole pink tips, green tips, 556 won't get you killed. Don't ask me why I do this shit, because I do it for the thrill. I put it on my fucking soul, that this skelly shit is real. I got my swag intact, I run it up like yeah. Like hood, that's my bag. I've been stuck in my bag. The ARP shoot fast. Yeah, I can't give no slack. Yeah, I can't turn back time, but if I could, I'd blow your fucking brains.
Yeah, so this is no regular distortion that's happening here. It is, if I am right, there's something in the background noise type thing which sound shite. Set Devour R1. I was just quoting someone. This isn't a regular distortion. It's, if I'm correct, pumping created by your mastering chain, which is, if your attack and release times are too short, the limiter is going to go up and down rapidly, and thus causing like this really tremoring distortion, let's call it that way. So yeah, you should maybe check for that.
I blow your fucking brains.
Your vocals are mixed a little bit. You've reduced your mids a little bit too much in your vocals. Like it sounds a little bit like you've cut a lot of hair, and then also maybe try to add a lot of air to it. Like it sounds like there's like some really, really high frequency shit going on, which you have to control.
And I swear to God, I mean that shit. Yeah, if I die right now, it'd be a waste of bliss. Yeah, it'd be a waste of swag. It'd be ignorance. Yeah.
I think that's what you mean with background noise type thing, which sounds shite. Okay, we have a noir with Thick, Hidden and Devour Sleepless Nights version 6.7.
Sleepless nights, trying to think about what happened. Oh, I can't get hold of you. Why do you wrong for how I acted? I'm so caught up, yeah, I am caught up in emotions. They got a hold on me. Feels like I'm stuck deep in the ocean. Don't you know I wanna be closer to you? Did you ever notice what you make me do? I've given my all, open my heart, waiting for your call. So could you love me too? Could you love me too? Sleepless nights, trying to think about what happened. Oh, I can't get hold of you. Why do you wrong for how I acted? I'm so caught up, yeah, I am caught up in emotions. They got a hold on me. Feels like I'm stuck deep in the ocean. Don't you know I wanna be closer to you? Did you ever notice what you make me do? I've given my all, open my heart, waiting for your call. So could you love me too? Could you love me too? Could you love me too?
Okay, I have to do it. So I have a lot of mixing problems with this one, and one, let's say, arrangement problem. I would try to rework
Sleepless night,
the way that your drums set in the verses.
trying to think about what happened. Oh, I can't get
Everything's
hold
cool.
of you.
Works.
What do you wrong for how I acted?
And then suddenly your entire drum beat, including the hi-hats, the percussion, etc., sets in on the
Hold of you. What do you wrong for how I acted?
on the free without any proper any preparation, and then just continues on.
So caught
Like, in my opinion, it isn't a good transition or a good introduction of the drum part. I think it would work better if you had like swooshes and stuff like that, and then the drum set in, or you have a drum fill or something like that. Something that sets it out and is like, yes, now the drums are setting in.
Could you love me?
Why the extreme
This will you make me
volume reduction?
open my
Is this
Could you love me too?
Is this your way of trying to create a stronger impact for the chorus, or what's going on for the drop?
Could you love me too?
Okay, I have a counter proposal how to solve this problem, or how to make the drop more impactful.
Of giving my all,
Instead of turning the volume down,
open my heart, waiting for your
full stop, and then only the vocals. And would you love me? And then you can go into chorus. Just the vocals, only the vocals. Don't turn them down. Yeah, teach me. Oh yeah, teach me harder, daddy.
Could you love me too?
Just the vocals. Could you love me too? And then you can set in just the vocals. Remove everything else. But keep them pretty loud. Don't turn them down. Your main lead here is definitely too loud. And your vocals are a little bit too quiet. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart. I don't have this big head for nothing, my friend. Okay, let's listen to your second one real quick.
What am I without you? What am I without you? I think I'm losing my mind. Think I'm losing my mind. Keep me up all night. Baby, I'm still alive. Think I'm losing my mind. When I open my eyes, think I'm losing my mind. Baby, I'm still alive. Think I'm losing my mind.
Call me Nostradamus, because the thing that I recommended is exactly what you did here. Yes, you are smart too. I applaud you, good sir. You are an intelligent specimen, high IQ specimen. Congratulations. I don't want to see this enemy girl on my screen anymore. Okay. We're going to do actual work. Outside of live recording instruments, drums and vocals, when should compression be used realistically? Because I once said I barely use compression. People said I don't know what I'm doing. You can put compression on every instrument. The thing is that you should know why you use compression. Like what is the reason? Enlighten us, Samo. What do you know about compression and why do we use it? You should use OTT best compression on 100% on every track and on every master. At least twice on every master. This is a rule. It is against the law to have a track without OTT on your master track. It is literally against the law. Compression is used to reduce dynamic range, I know, but when I use synth and VSTs on MIDI, I control velocity 100%. Yesn't. Because compression does also take into account the spectral aspect of loudness, and often synths don't necessarily in different ranges have the same loudness, for example. Yes, you can control it with velocity, and there are engineers in regards to live recordings which try to reduce the compression use by using clip gain. Yesn't. But that's not the only use of compression. Compression can also be used to emphasize transients, for example, or reduce them if you want to. I mean, reduction is the more obvious one, but how would you emphasize a transient? Let's give you an example. Let's build something real quick. You know what? Let's take an electronic one, because I don't want to do an acoustic example, but you're more in the EDM type stuff, right? You're doing more EDM music. So let's go ahead. Let's get a... Oh. Hello? Where are you? Where are you? Did I put in the wrong track type? Stereo, yes, probably. EDM collab with you. Maybe. How much do you pay? Acoustic dance music. That's something that exists. Where's a good snare? Maybe this. Let's just use this. Hello? If you okay, if you're going to mention 6/7 again, you're going to get a timeout. Do you understand? I'm not joking. I feel like an absolute noob at what the fuck at mixing because I barely do anything other than gain adjustments. No, that's not being a noob. Actually, the more you get into mixing, the more you're going to appreciate and understand that there is that your most important tool, and that's why in every mixing environment, the biggest thing and the most important tool are your faders. They are so big, they are your most important tool. That's why sometimes a mixing engineer is also called a balancing engineer. Okay, let's control transients. Let's pick out a compressor. And there's one thing that you can do in regards to how to understand what your compressor is doing better. And I'm going to give you a counterexample with another tool, with an equalizer. So sometimes when you do equalizing, you do this, right? You sweep and you listen for the frequencies that you want to boost, and then you apply it and be like, okay, I just want, or you want to cut, and then you'll be like, okay, I want to boost this or cut it, right? So this sweeping process, I'm a little bit not 100% pro this approach, but for starters, it's an okay thing to do. Continue it. Okay, now we can do something similar with compression, and that is, now check this out. You pump up the ratio, you turn down the threshold, and you put the attack and the release on the smallest possible setting. Now, you're not going to hear much because, of course, it's compressing the shit out of everything. But what you're going to hear is how your attack and how your release will work. Now, check this out. Do you hear that click that's coming up? This is the attack that's not compressed. This is the part that is going to be uncompressed. It's just a compressor. I just boosted it up extremely. And then, of course, you can set a release time as well and be like, okay, how much of the release am I going to hear and how much of the tail is going to be emphasized or not emphasized. Like right now, you're going to have a lot of tail, but you're also potentially going to have a little bit of pumping because of the short release time. If I increase the tail, the release, the tail is going to be compressed a little bit further. When you have figured out your attack and release times by this method, you can turn down the ratio, you can turn down the threshold. Let's bypass. So I've basically reshaped the transient of this snare drum. Keeping the transient while lowering the loudness. If, let's call it, I'm emphasizing the transient. I'm bringing it out more. Sometimes a snare, for example, needs that. Sometimes the snare isn't transient enough. Yeah, I mean, you can also use a transient shaper, but this is another way. What game soundtrack? Not this. Don't look at this. This is something different. Doesn't have to do with you. Ignore it. Forget about it. I haven't really worked on it. Because after compression, the snare as a whole is less loud. Yeah, of course, because compression, that's why you have a so-called makeup gain in most of compressors, which is because you reduced the peak by whatever amount of dB, you have to re-add the gain after that. What's the difference between a compressor and a clipper? A clipper is actually cutting off the top of the waveform like actual clipping does, but in a controlled manner. Now I need to figure out what instruments I also want to add. Is it necessary to have drums on 0 dB on master? Well, I would say because the kick and the snare are the most transient things in a drum set, even in electronic music. I think it would be useful that they are striking the 0 dB when they are playing. Like, I don't think that anything else is going to be as quickly at this limit than everything else. I'm just gonna learn mixing. Good. Do it. Do I have like a... Where is my... I think it's Kim. Kim. Hey Kim. Kim. I'm just gonna go learn mixing. Yes, do it. Let's combine those two. Yes, I'm making it medieval sounding on purpose. Because the game is basically, it's sounds like Kalimba but with insanely fast attack. Like a Kalimba? Really? Wait a second. The game in question is, let's call it a city builder game, which plays a little bit like Age of Empires. It plays in the Middle Ages, so... Bro, teach me that music theory. Which music theory? What exactly do you want to know? I need a definite question, because I cannot just boost I can just play it in your head like one of those TikTok edits where it goes, "You couldn't ever club me up," with the beat underwritten with all the Western stuff. I cannot do that. I cannot just beam it into your brain. You know that memes that I mean? You couldn't. Wow, lyrics. Fuck. Gotcha. Somebody that I used to know lyrics. You didn't have to cut me off. You didn't have to cut me off. Meme. Right, this one.
You didn't have to cut me off. I can never know we were nothing. I don't even need your love.
I can't just make a 12-second video and plant it in your brain and then you know everything about music theory. Just start a music theory lecture part 1. Bro, I don't got time. I need a specific question. You wanted a kalimba, right? Music boxes Morphoid. Mr. Morphoid a kalimba? Let's see. Nope. Skip. There's the grand marimba. Wasn't there a kalimba? Maybe the saxophone? Bro, those hats look... Oh, but the saxophone could be also interesting. What the... Okay, if I want a kalimba, I probably have to go into Omnisphere. Omnisphere. Kalimba. Bam. You couldn't have caught me up. I can never money. Max, I love that keys. Oh, God. Oh. Kalimba. Can I get... It's not a kalimba, it's a zimbra, but it's very close to a kalimba. Or take the coffee can kalimba. That's what a kalimba sounds like. Kontakt, the library, the standard Kontakt library? No way. Where is it? Or is it like an additional library? Yes, there's the Kontakt Factory library. Where is it? There it is. Probably band acoustic. EDO. Oh. is it so short? You should check your phone. Oh, I didn't. I forgot that the factory library exists. That's a very good. Very good reminder. I might need like. Let's attack. More reverb. Where's the reverb? Where's the reverb? Hey Lindy Gold, how you doing? We are trying to fake kalimbas. Also, I still haven't found like a nice. No, those strings could go away. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Also, thanks for the follow. Those things. Stop making those ornaments. It's just an oud. Mixed with what is it? This one, which is a Siddha dulcimer thing. And if you play them together, orchestration, magic. Let's see how it sounds with the additional Kim. No, what was it? It's what's a marxophone, I think. Yes, a marxophone. If you would like to feedback it, I can get it sent. Get it sent, but don't do it in chat. Do it in the Discord. If you would kindly do that. Now I need to find out what you play, because this is already I think it's a little bit too bland, too on the nose. Just sent it? Okay. Let's see what you sent us. Voices from the Dark. What's M flat? I don't know the key M flat. Oh, okay.
Dance. Feel as much as this is done. It's what soul is all about. Don't compromise yourself. You're God. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. The world doesn't belong to leaders. The world belongs to all humanity. This is the world you've made yourself. Now you have to live in it. I feel more alive now than I ever have in my life. I have the chance to live as I dreamed. Declare it. Just the same way we declare war. That is how we will have peace. We just need to declare it. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Forget your troubles and dance. Dance. I just want to feel as much as it can. It's what soul is all about.
Okay. One thing that I'm going to definitely give you for your travels ahead is, if you're writing this kind of music, you should try to focus more on the development of specific elements and the sound of those elements. Let me give you an example. Because you have so many elements going on in there, and none of them truly open up, none of them truly develop into something more, into something brighter, and start to fill up the rest of your arrangement. They always stay either extremely filtered down or extremely have a very short attack and very short decay. Or they stay very, very much in the background. So you had a lot of opportunities to get in, for example, a pad that just fills the entire thing, to fade in the introduction part and then slowly fade out again to the until the spoken word part, etc. One example I'm going to give you here is what you can potentially, for example, do is, I'm going to build you a sound real quick. I don't know what instruments you use, but let's go with Massive for now. Oh, that's Massive. So right now, why is it so big? Can I make it smaller? Make them serial. Why is the filter so weird? Control filter. Oh, that's why. And then I'm going to do this. So this and decay. And then we're going to also do this. So you of course have to go into it and be a little bit nifty, or choose preset that have such capabilities beforehand. But for example, you can have an sound that can develop over time. That's just a single example, and I don't know how much you go into creating sound yourself, or how much you are using presets, but presets also have often the ability, or often parameters assigned to them, so that you can often. Good example. Good example. And you can play around with that. So, sound development. Try to focus on creating less elements, but developing those elements a little bit more. That would be my recommendation for you. Now let's get back to the oud, zither, and the marxophone thing. Hey, hi, Yukin. How are you doing? I'm good as well. And I cannot take that because it is already taken, this melody. It's a little bit too modern. And too jazzy. Shit. Sì, tu che ti carichi da di manco man. Fuck me, fuck me. Just general thoughts on the track, because it's my first time trying to play and record this genre of music. Huh? Okay.
Dancing in the dark, you just flipped another heart. It's the same thing as always, and it's lust that leads to
where does the backing track originate from? Including the guitar solo at the end. All original. Like, okay, in regards to the guitar solo, did you play the guitar yourself, or is it a plugin? In regards to the drums, I assume that, yeah, well, I don't assume the drums are plugins. Guitar, okay, guitar was okay. Okay. Okay, when you do this kind of music, let me do something real quick. La di da, la di da. Turn it down a little bit. When you do this kind of rock music, one thing that I would definitely recommend, and this is for your chorus, and in regards to your vocals, what do we have? Harmonic. Drums were from Ableton. Please don't crash. Sorry for the tuned guitar. When you go into the chorus, compared to your lead vocals in your verse, what I would definitely recommend to is do not stay in that low range. For this type of music, and for this type of instrumentation, it's probably way better to go one octave higher. So instead of at the situations with the denominations, go at the situations with the denominations, and suddenly everything opens up. Now you're probably going to say, oh, but I probably cannot sing that high. Then what you can potentially do is you can tune down the song and the rest of the instrumentation. When something is too high for you to sing, adapt the instrumentation for it to work properly. You can pitch it down. That's no problem. Nobody is going to know that in in the aftermath, as long as it fits your vocals properly, and you can. I mean, I don't think that you're planning to sing this live, but at least for the recording, make it in an adequate position. Of course, you shouldn't forget that when you pitch it down, the vocals in your verses are also going to be pitched down as well. And there you have to be careful that it doesn't get too low, because you also have to sing them. Sometimes it happens that when you write songs like that, you have to change the vocal lines in your verses as well. Like, what do we have in the verses? Yeah, basically you sing in that. You stay in the very same range. Da 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 da. But it can also be. And you go. How you could get calling but not even fall too deep. And then it's in at least a little bit higher range in your verses, but can still go up. That's the secret of, let's say, good songwriting. To be able to write a song where you can explore your vocal range and use your vocal range properly without it getting too deep, without it getting too high, and still working out and the chorus going up, more so if it's in a rock song context. A lot of songwriters, even of very, very high-end productions, do, in my opinion, make the mistakes of writing songs where the singer has to sing too high. And even though they are capable of singing that high in the studio, they are failing extremely hard in live situations. And that even happens with really, really good singers. One example that I have is, which I can definitely attest to, is Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco and the lead singer, Brendon Urie. Brendon Urie is a really, really good singer. And I saw a Panic at the Disco concert live a few years ago. The problem that I had with the concert and with other recordings, for example, that I heard was that, well, he didn't sing good in those concerts. But it wasn't because he's a bad singer. It was because the songs are written in a way where he's always at his vocal limit. And you can create this golden moment and this high-end vocals in the studio under very specific and certain conditions, but to be able to replicate that on a tour night after night, whilst you have already sung multiple songs before and have to sing other songs after that, like you have to perform for 1.5 or 2 hours, that's just not possible. And the worst case that I've seen in that regard is our bands with screaming singers, like Bring Me the Horizon. Bring Me the Horizon sometimes plays their songs pitched down like 5 or 6 semitones down from the original on the album, because the dude just cannot sing them live. Be wary of that. I would recommend. And definitely continue. I would love hearing more of you and hear and see how you develop that style. Can you recommend any artists with this kind of genre? You mean like the one that you've submitted? Yes, I can. Let's try My Chemical Romance. And I'm thinking of a specific song. Artists. Let me find it real quick. Oh, probably the kids from yesterday. If YouTube would load, I would also definitely recommend you checking out. I think it's even in the same key as your song. Bro, that sounds terrible. That's not the album version. So I recommend it to find it on Spotify or something like that, but you have the reference. I know that's a little bit unfair, but I think the similarities are not deniable, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it a plagiarism or something like that. It's completely okay. That's no problem at all. See it as a reference. Of course, 30 Seconds to Mars. Well, the drum pattern, of course, it's a rock groove. What the hell are you going to do? You cannot reinvent rock music. 30 Seconds to Mars. What do we have? Kings and Queens. Oh, prod by Xeco. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. What's up? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. What about you? And also thanks for the follow. Hi, Kim. So yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars, My Chemical Romance, just 2 of them, and then you can go out of your way, and your YouTube, for example, is going to recommend you similar stuff as well. Okay, let's see what our buddy Elenoid, or no, Xeco. Is that right? Xeco? Do I pronounce your name right? Like gecko, but with a X. It's a VIP track for one game. What do you mean? Like for a game soundtrack? Okay. I mean, the Doom/Doom Eternal inspiration, I think, is really obvious. Good job on that. 2 things that you should be additionally careful is, 1, your sub-frequencies and your sub-mount. They might be a little bit too much in your mix. The same goes with the amount of sidechain compression that is happening. No, not developers will EQ it. That's your task. You have to deliver the assets already in a proper manner. Don't push it on the developer. That's your job. What the developers can do and potentially have to do, or should focus on, is how to put the track together in a way that it stays dynamic. But you also have to do something about that as well in regards to preparing the assets that way. But don't say the developers will EQ it. That's not their task. That's your task. I will cut it in parts so they will do anything they want, okay? Have you checked but you will cut it in a way that they transition seamlessly, right? And that, for example, reverb tails or stuff like that aren't cut off. I hope. So, if I would be to guess what kind of genre this game is going to be, I would assume it's definitely something along the lines of sci-fi shooter. Am I right with that assessment? Yes, it's sci-fi shooter. Okay, you don't have to mention more. It fits musically. It fits. Cyberpunk plus Doom motive. Yes. So what's your game plan in regards to those different parts? How many parts have you planned for this track, for example? And what is the intention between those parts? The intention for those parts? Ambient, easy, medium, hard parts depending on how many enemies there on map. Okay, like it's in Doom. Okay. Cool. Oh, come on, Pro Tools. Planning ambient easy, yes, like it's in Doom. Okay, understandable. Ambient, easy, medium, hard. Okay. Also, don't forget the transitions and the stingers as well. With that, you can like hide if there is like if there are hard cuts or anything. What engine are you working with, or the production team? Well. No, that's not it. If you remember the song, you're fucking old. Okay, it is getting a little bit late. I'm going to go and search for somebody that we could just rate. You couldn't have to cut me up. Who could we rate? There is a Nathan Scott. He's also doing scoring a sci-fi game. So let's go ahead and give him a visit. Thanks everyone for joining today, and I'm going to see you soon.